Our first problem is 4 moles of KClO3 are going to break down, and we want to know how many moles of O2 will form in this chemical reaction. So first step when we're ever trying to solve or figure out amounts of something is we want to write a balanced equation first. So we have this equation written, KClO3 yields KCl and O2. Right now it's not balanced. I can see I have 3 oxygen on the left and only 2 on the right. So I'm going to go ahead and balance this. If you want to pause now and balance on your own, that'd be a great idea. So here I'm going to have to make both of these 6 oxygen. So I can put a 2 here and a 3 here. And then when I do that, I get 6 oxygen on both sides. But now I have 2 potassiums and 2 chlorines on the left. So I have to balance that out. 2 potassiums and 2 chlorines on the right. Next step for solving stoichiometry is we just want to know where we need to end. Like, what is the point of doing the problem? What are we trying to figure out? So in this one, we want to figure out moles of oxygen being formed. So we don't know how many, but we know we need moles. And then our starting point is going to be this 4 moles of KClO3. So 4.00 moles. So this is going to be going from moles of one substance to moles of another. So the path I'm going to take is I just need to go from moles to moles. And the conversion factors I'm going to need to know is just the mole ratio. So if I look here, I have 2 moles of KClO3 to every 3 moles of oxygen formed. So my ratio here is a 2 to 3 mole ratio. And now I can go ahead and set up my conversion problem. So I have 4.00 moles KClO3 I'm going to have to start by going from moles of KClO3 to moles of O2, and I do that by plugging in my mole ratio. So my mole ratio tells me that KClO3 is going to have to go across so they cancel out, and I have 2 moles of that to every 3 moles of oxygen. So for this one, I'm just going to take 4 times 3 divided by 2. So 4.00 times 3, divide that by 2, and I end up getting 6. And rounding for sig figs, I need 3 sig figs in my answer since I started with 3. So 6.00 moles O2 is my final answer. So if I start with 4 moles of this substance, I'm going to get 6 moles of O2 being produced.